Good day, everyone, and welcome to episode 13 in our series on Airport CEO. When we were last together, I said that I would do an offline episode to make sure that we had the money to go ahead and enable our medium aircraft stand and service to start operating. Well, that figure I said was $800,000 roughly, but as you can see down here, I've gone up to $900,000. And that's because not only do we have to buy the area to our north, which we'll just wrong way, zoom out and have a look at, area to the north up here, which was $750,000. But I've also found out we have to extend our runway. Yes, we knew that. But we also have to go to either asphalt or concrete. In addition, we're going to need to rework our taxiways and do a bit of cleaning up down here to make sure that we're good to go. So without further ado, let's just get on and expand our airport. $750,000 just like that. Bargain. Okay. Actually, let's do some maintenance before we go any further, just to make sure we don't have any hiccups along the way. Okay. So this runway, we need to go and expand to get medium aircraft type. So we go to do that and it says 800 meters. Not a problem. We go to upgrade. Let's go 1, 2 to the north. Still doesn't like us. 3 to the north. Not long enough still. 4 to the north. Okay, it's long enough, but now we need to go to asphalt, bitumen, or concrete. From recollection, the cost of maintaining asphalt and concrete is the same. But when you go to build a runway, they note these as being different quality. So we're going to go for the concrete, 80,000 update. Ooh, Pappy lights. Pappy lights. Pappy lights. You know what? I don't know what Pappy lights are for, but sure. Object must be within world. Okay, hang on. Let's go. We've done that. We're going to toggle small aircraft off, and we're also going to toggle general aviation off, and commercial stays on. So this runway, our runway west, will be medium commercial aircraft only. Importantly, though, we do need to go to both arrival and departure. Otherwise, we're going to end up with a wee bit of a mess. Wonder if these are the Bappy lights up here. Build Bappy lights. Object must be within world. Okay, won't let me build Bappy lights, but we can look into that later. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is move this taxiway, because if our aircraft come on this taxiway to take off, they'll enter the runway, then they'll taxi all the way up there, turn around, and then begin their takeoff run, which is going to be very inefficient, and we don't want that to happen. So we are going to get in there and build some taxiway foundation. And we are going to leave the standard that we have set for ourselves, which is 3 wide and 3 out from the runway. I have no idea what difference it makes, but that's what we're going to do anyway. And just to make sure, we're going to get rid of these taxiway path indicators all the way up to there. Cool. And then we are going to delete this taxiway section here to make sure that nothing goes down that area. And then, because I'm pretty sure I didn't put them in before, which I didn't, we're going to build the taxiway path for the aircraft that come into land as such. And then we're going to give them a way to leave our aircraft stand and go into the world. Oops. And I want to turn you off. No, I don't. I want to come down here and set a whole... Really? Stop it. What have I just done? I don't know what I just done, but I think it will bite me sooner or later. Let's try that again. We're going to set a whole point here. Okay. We're going to set another whole point here, because it really would be very bad for our aircraft to start bumping into each other while they're trying to get along. And we can't finish our taxiway until these guys are done up here. Let's just speed this up. And we are going to come down here and fix up a few little things in our airport while we're waiting. And one of them will be, we need some floors in our new section of our airport. And from memory, it is the mosaic floor. So let's just put you across there. And then you down here. And just to make sure everything's consistent, we're going to put some ferns at the end of our seats here, like we have done in the rest of our airport, because it looks super pretty and super nice. Okay, and we are good to go. That's what we tell ourselves anyway. Okay, they are building our runway up there. Ooh, now the other thing we're going to need is, I am pretty sure, we're going to need a new fuel truck, because I don't think the Jet A1 fuel trucks that we've got will be enough for our light commercial and our medium commercial. As well, from memory, medium commercial need a pushback truck. So we need to get on with that. So let's go to procurement, which is right there. And we will get one more fuel truck. And we will, of course we will scroll down and we will get 2 small pushback trucks, except that I can't because this is in the way. Right, let's try that again. And scrolling down and order 2 of those small pushback trucks. I'm not going to have a drink and then say that. Okay, so we've got 3 trucks on order. They come in here, they go up there, and they don't get there because there's no service road. My bad. Okay. Bitumen. 2. And up we go. Very good. How are we doing up here? Oh, we're almost finished. Okay. Let's complete our taxiway up there. Taxiway path. Thank you very much. On to airport. Right. Is the runway open? The runway west is open. Let us open our stand. Ooh, let's turn it on first. No general aviation, commercial only. And you are now operational. How's maintenance over here going? Good. How's maintenance over here going? Good. Good. Okay, now I think everything is ready for an aircraft. So we need to go and schedule some aircraft. Let's just slow this down for a minute. It's Tuesday, 10 a.m. We can go straight into Wednesday. And we'll start with our usual practice of who is the longest. So there was a 4, singles, a 6, 2 6s. Goose Wings wins, I think. So, yep, Goose Wings. All right, 2 6s. Now, okay, I just need to talk about this for a second because what I've done in trying to be super efficient up here and get as many aircraft into stands as I can with as few gaps as I can, I've actually caused myself a problem because if we ever get flight delays or gate delays, we've got no room to maneuver. The minute one of these gates has a problem, the flow on effect is huge. So we either need spare gates, which I don't know how to manage moving aircraft between gates if we have spare gates, or we need gaps between aircraft leaving and coming in so that if there's a delay, we can accommodate it. And I'm thinking an hour and a half to 2 hours gap between gates or usage of gates is the way to go. But of course, we've already booked up the light aircraft so much that there's no room to move in there. So we're going to start by leaving us some space with our medium stands. And I'm going to go for an hour and a half. So if that's 4:10, that's say 5:40. That's an hour and a half. It gives us time. No, I can't do 5:50. It gives us time if there is a problem to delay the departure of an aircraft without impacting the arrival of the one coming in behind it. That's what we're going to aim to do from now on, although we're going to have to manually reschedule up here when we get the space to be able to do that. So at this stage, so what have we got here? We've got, let's say, 10 to 11:30, roughly. Now, I'm not sure how many more I'm going to fit in there, but these guys I should probably put one in. Let's do one here, 15:35, 16:30, 17, roughly. Okay, so we're going to get 4 mediums in a day. If I squish them up, I could get 5, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I think that's a pretty good look there. Okay. So we also need, I was going to say, keep an eye on congestion down here, but our shops their contracts have expired. So let's go and get a new contract in there. There we go. Quick stop. Financials. I still don't know what financials are doing in an airport. And this is our coffee shop. The Bean. Ooh. It's too small. Looks like we're not going to have coffee this time. We're going to have burgers. Fine. If I can't have coffee, that's fine. I'll bring my own. Okay. Okay. That's going on. This is going on. Now, eventually we'll be able to delete that area there. We could probably even do that now, actually, but there's no point at the minute. Now, let's just see how we're going. It's looking pretty good, actually. When's our first flight due in? Not till tomorrow. We've got a bit of time. So let's go and spend a little bit more time in the scheduler, which I was just in. And let's see if we can't fix things up a bit down here. We could add a new one in Thursday, sorry. And Forest has got a 4. Oh, no, that's a medium. Goose has all mediums. Maple, all mediums. See, we did put in the airlines, and we have specified up here the small aircraft ratio should be 80%. So that when these airlines offer us flights, they should be offering us 80% small aircraft. But, well, maybe they are, because we do actually have a lot scheduled. But when you go and look at the contracts, where are the contracts? Okay, you need not to be there, and you need to be there. These are the accepted contracts. So if you have a look at, okay, Air Strata, for example. Air Strata doesn't tell you that it only supplies, which it has done so far in the game, medium-sized aircraft. You can't tell from the contract what size aircraft they offer you, which is kind of difficult, because if you're trying to run an airport, you need to be able to tell the airlines what types of aircraft you want to handle and your quantities you can handle. Unless, of course, that's the purpose of the ratio up here. Well, the ratio up here. But when you negotiate with an airline, you possibly should be able to specify with airlines what type of flights you're looking for, and they tell you whether they provide them or not to you. Okay. So we're still waiting for our first commercial airline of medium size to come in. So let's go do some scheduling on Thursday. Okay. We can check, but so far there's been no small aircraft from these guys. Oh, there's a single. We'll come back to you. Another single. And none at all. And of course, Tulip has only ever given us mediums. So we're going to have to take the single and plop you right there, where plopping is good. Okay. So We're on Wednesday. Thursday, we've got a gap. So Thursday, we've got a 4. I'm okay with the 4. So we're going to take our 4 out to 1530, 1630, 1700. There you go. 1710. Friday is good. Saturday is good. Sunday is good. Okay. Right. All right, let's speed this up. It's Tuesday. And our first aircraft is due in tomorrow at 5 minutes past midnight. 10 minutes past midnight. So we've got a little way to go before we get there. So while we're waiting, let's give a little bit of thought to what we're going to do here. We're going to expand medium aircraft stands across here to the west. Very quickly looking at that, I suspect I'll get another 3 stands in. Oh, look at that. It's raining. And there's thunder. Oh, that is cool. That is seriously well done, guys. No, that is a nice touch. Oh, and lightning and thunder, even better. Oh, man, that is good. Yep, I like that. Okay, so we're going to get some stands across there. Oh, really? This makes me want to go outside for a walk. That is so cool. I wonder if they do hail. Okay, anyway, so we're going to expand our stands out here, heading to the west, which means our airport is going to go out this way as well. The question then is, where are we going to put the baggage? I'm thinking that the actual baggage sorting area needs to be out here. It'll have access to a road, so it'll get to and from the aircraft stands very easily. Of course, the medium will be up here and the small will be down here. I'm thinking that the baggage collection zone will need to be over here somewhere. Now, what that means is then that our passengers are going to go to the baggage handling area before they leave the terminal. So, see, it gets tricky because we could actually also run medium stands down here. The problem with that idea is that it's going to make this runway very congested. And I don't think we want to do that. Don't think we want to do that at the minute. At the minute. So we'll just plan to go ahead out this way. And I think baggage handling right here, which would be halfway between that side of the airport and the bottom part down here. So that's going to be the big thing. And I think we're also going to have to upgrade our security services as well, because at the moment we are using small desks and we probably need to go to medium desks for our security. Yep, I think so. I think so. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But in the meantime, we would like to see in 4 hours, no, in 3 and a bit hours, our first medium-sized commercial aircraft come in. Sinker's broken. We have guys to deal with that. Thank you very much. So let's Go out, come down here, and we've got a couple of hours to wait. In the meantime, though, we need more money. Recollection is 150,000 for a medium-sized stand, and then we're going to have to extend our airport as well. So we need more money. And I think actually just let's go down. We've got half an hour. Let's quickly have a look at our budget. The aircraft hourly estimate, parking fees, bathroom usage, passenger handling fees, franchises, shop, sales cut, and expenses. Okay, let's just take a quick note of this. This might be useful. And this, I suspect we're going to have to do it times 23.45. Fuel. Why is aviation fuel sale at 0? That's kind of interesting. Average hourly 24-hour period. 7373. 7373. Okay. We'll check that again in 24 hours. Okay. Where's our aircraft? There it is. Our first medium-sized aircraft coming in. Going to bring us 134 passengers and take 131. Nice. Here we go. Much excitement. Actually, let's go down and we can hear the engines. Nice touch. That is a nice touch. And the engines cut out. Still powering down. Nice. Okay. And here come the passengers disembarking. Very good. Now, where is the fuel truck? Excellent. Here comes the fuel truck. And we have to wait approximately 4 hours for the pushback truck to come to move it. This is quite exciting. Very happy about this. This is the first medium-sized airliner in our airport. And we are day 7 of year 3. So I think we're doing pretty well. Not exactly the smoothest path to get there, but overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Lot to see. We've got everyone who leaves the airport comes down through this area here. When we put the baggage handling in, they're all going to head for the baggage handler. So that means they'll be heading this way primarily and then coming out up here. Whoa, what is that? Is that a queue at the bus stop? Oh man, that is a queue at the bus stop. Oh dear. Right. Toilet is broken, needs to be repaired. You can see it over there. Toilet broke down. Okay, we are going to have to do something with public transport as well. What's this? Is this a bus? Man, look at that queue. Okay, we've got to do something with public transport. And, ooh, we're not going to have much room up there to do anything with public transport. Especially if we want to run our terminal more to the left. Why is that bus not going up to the next bus stop? Seriously? Each bus has its own queue. And how are they scheduled? Close bus stop. I didn't even know you could close a bus stop. Right, well, we're going to have to do something with bus stops. That's for sure. Still fueling. You can see the money ticking over, but it's too fast to read. There's a queue there as well. Okay, let's click on that. Boarding desk. Airport staff 2. Can you not build a queue? Possibly not. What's this? Ooh, look at that. Change color, request maintenance, request cleaning, rename, activate or deactivate, relocate. Oh, that's a good idea. Current condition. I see. Oh, okay. That good? Right? Sure. Okay, and when are you taking off? 4:10, an hour and 8 minutes, roughly. Okay. Money's getting up. Okay, that's good. Let's just increase the speed so we can watch you. Oh, here comes the pushback truck. Nice. Actually, if it takes off at 4:10, when does it depart? Good question. It departs 40 minutes before. That's interesting. I wonder if it's actually going to take off at the right time. Okay, let's just go to the end of our runway. Well, I think that is so cool. You can hear the aircraft as it comes into sight. I love how they took care of that, and I love how the engines rev up when it's just about to take off. Yeah, listen to that. And away it goes. Excellent. Wrong way. Plus is for smaller, not bigger. Okay, that was our first commercial aircraft, medium size, that just left our airport. We are close on 35 minutes into the episode, so I think that is a good place to stop right now. We are not far off being able to build our second medium-sized commercial stand. So that's what we'll be aiming to do in our next episode. So thank you all very much for joining me today. Please press the like button if you enjoyed the episode. And if you are so inclined, thank you for subscribing. And I will look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Bye for now.